In the turn of events, Alfred confesses to Wiley about not having been able to write a song in 7 months.
You know, I haven't written anything in about 7 months. 7 months, man. Yeah. Like I go to the studio or I lay in bed and like nothing comes out. I can't find the words. It's like I don't know what's bad or good anymore. You know, I was never really into rapping either. Not really. I don't know, like, that's what I do. It's all I do, really. And you know, it's just too late for me to do anything else. But tonight, man, tonight I was out there on the dock before the show, and I finally heard it. I finally heard him. My voice, I heard him, man, loud and clear. Like, he was singing this melody, man. He's singing this melody like he was a kid on a bus, and I started singing with him, and it was, it was fun. And I recorded that on the phone. See what I'm saying? And if I don't get it back now, then I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it forever. So I need that phone. Wiley, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need that phone. So did you take my phone?
And that he really wasn't into rapping, but it's too late for him to do, but that's all he does now, and it's too late for him to start over and do anything else. But he did find some inspiration when he was outside in the docks and recorded a new song on his phone, and he's kind of almost begging Wiley to confess to taking the phone. Now, D, this is where you was talking about, you know, how Brian Tyree Henry is like definitely doing amazing, you know, at his craft. And this is really reminiscent of that episode in season 2 where it was basically him solo. Well, not him solo. He was acting against another ghost, actually.
The Woods episode.
The Woods, yeah. So
Ghosts.
so definitely, I just found I found it really, really compelling, you know, what he was saying. And I do think that I think what you said is true, that Wiley is kind of like a manifestation of Alfred's anxiety and, you know, and his wanting to find his creativity again. So this could be what it is, you know. So I just found that scene to be, you know, fantastic. But Devin hated it. So
okay, maybe it was just me, but this scene felt like it was 30 minutes. You talking about when they were just in the room with him and the white boy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seemed like it felt like it was forever. I did enjoy the singing though.
That's because he sang forever. He sang for like 15 minutes. I'm telling you, this nigga is Elliot from Euphoria.
Right, yeah. I was like, he can hold a tune. I'm like,
oh no, he sounded fine, but just stop.
Yeah. No, I like the singer too, cause so Wiley once again deviates from the conversation, telling Paperboy they share a birthday, and he's expressing admiration for his mixtape because he felt like he didn't empathize, he didn't sympathize. It just felt like they were the same.
I like music, but I wasn't really that into making it. I was a lot like you. Then a girl broke my heart in 8th grade. Her name was Rosie. My mom moved me and my sister to Budapest. I was really, really, really lonely. But when I heard the Postal mixtape, I felt the same. I didn't sympathize. I didn't empathize. I felt just the same.
Which again goes to maybe this is a manifestation, you know, of Alfred's anxiety, as Dee said. At this point, Folks brings Wiley a guitar, and Wiley starts to sing Alfred a song. And I actually like that song.
There's a fire on the mountainside.
I can see the smoke rising.
It was lovely. It was just very long.
It wasn't as long as Elliot though.
Look, as many women that can tell you that have been with me, not many. Jeez, talking about myself on the podcast. As women can tell you, I am not about this long game. I am in and out. You know,
Literally.
1000%. Get mine, get yours. Let's get to sleep. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, D, right?
No.
Edit that out.
Mike?
I really don't.
I am not about prolonging this time. You should never sweat during
At
sex.
least
That's
you
just
said your
my
mind
that's my
ended,
take.
Dennis. I appreciate that.
I told my mom I was gonna be on a podcast, and I can't say what I want to.
Hey, Mom Dukes.
I need to hear that, so
Right, because you never want to sweat during sex.
that's a fucking
Okay.
Okay, we are moving on.
Y'all sweat during sex? I am sorry for y'all.
Okay.
Y'all are wildin'. If a girl tells me to go more, I'm like, never mind. You know.
I'm about to say, are you gonna keep going? You're gonna keep digging yourself in this bigger hole, or?
I said that we were
'Cause
having.
I'm not even gonna say edit that out. I'm not gonna say edit that out. Leave that bitch in. Ha! Literally. Go ahead.
I'm like, what am I, an animal? I'm a musket. I'm only built to fire once.
Yes.
Okay, moving on. So Alfred doesn't really seem moved by the song, but Wiley thinks
Alfred is me.
Yeah. And Wiley thanks Alfred and leaves the room. Now, I'm gonna say this. Since I was actually kind of fine with this because I felt like even though Wiley, as we find out in a minute, did not have the phone, I think that song was kind of like, and this is how I read it, that he gave Alfred that song or gave Alfred a little bit of inspiration to maybe, make a new song. That's kind of how I felt. How did y'all kind of get that?
Actually, yeah, like it was either like I have two schools of thought. Like I feel like whatever was on that on his phone, maybe probably Ghost Wiley took maybe some themes from whatever was on his phone and sang it into that long ass song. Or two, like his song was probably giving him the motivation not to use the recording that was on his phone as a crutch and create something your damn self. Don't just think about what you had on your phone. Do something about it. Shit or get off the pot. I think that's kind of what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that. Did you have any thought about the singing and if that was could have motivated Alfred?
Nothing really that hasn't already been said. I do feel like it was kind of him like giving him his voice, so to speak, but that's partially because I still think Wiley might have been like a manifestation of his voice in some way.
Okay. Cool.
I got a question for you, D. Did you think when does this show end? Because that's what I was thinking at this point.
I liked
the show with song.
So I was kind of annoyed at the way that it ended because I felt like it was predictable and I wanted there to be more of it, and then they're just like.
That's what I was thinking the whole time. Also, I was thinking like these niggas better know that I love them.
Okay, so as Ern, Alfred, and Darius and Socks, they're getting on the bus to leave the venue. Socks apologizes to Alfred for his behavior earlier, and Ern receives a message from Van, and she only sends him the thumbs up with the generic yellow hand, not the brown hand.
Because she has an Android.
Oh yeah,
that's what it was.
Excuse you, nigga. We have all the different color hands, okay?
But that's how it's gonna show up on ours. Also, I was like, that is peak Jamel.
That's your problem.
Peak Jamel. That is full light skin. I was like, man, if you don't stop texting her. You saw how many texts he sent her, and then she said, okay.
But I mean, I'm all right now.
Man.
That was just a thumbs up, though.
I'm triggered.
No, she needed to see him. She needed to see him a sentence, man. That was
D,
not.
can I give you some
Well,
backstory?
the only reason I think that she should have sent him some more is because that is the mother of his child. Like,
True.
and they do. Yeah, that's probably the only reason. But other than that, I was like, that seems like a
So
reasonable
if you
response
can't
to
tell,
me.
Jamel is full light skin, and oftentimes I highlight on this podcast how I'll text her in the group chat and she just ignores me constantly because of her light skinned ways. So
Oh my gosh.
I'm just showing how she is okay with this type of behavior. Are you a person that responds to text messages?
I use brown emojis though.
I mean, I don't know. I never get a text back. D, when you text somebody, you respect answers back, right?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't have an issue with Van's behavior because Ern was like kind of an asshole to her throughout their relationship. So if she just wants to be unbothered and like keep stuff limited, then I think that's fine.
I will say I have no point of reference with that, so I don't know if he deserves to get a response. I was just speaking to my personal life and how Jamel never responds to my text messages. So it triggered me. But she didn't answer my question. Are you a responder when someone texts you, D? Do you respond?
If I feel like talking to them.
Oh no, you're one of those?
Yeah, I don't.
Do you have your Rave receipts on?
No.
Oh no. Rave receipts, Jamel, are these things that allow you to know that the person saw the text message.
We have Rave receipts too.
Yeah.
So, Devin, what day was I said that we were gonna record?
Sunday, which is why I was ready on Sunday.
No, because there was a whole full message that you didn't read or respond to.
I had a lot going on and I got sick. So
okay.
Ooh.
But I was here.
Being light skinned, Devin.
I was here on time with the homework in.
Mm-hmm.
D, am I not prepared? Did I not watch the episode?
I'm a guest. I'm not gonna choose sides.
I mean, but if you were to choose sides, it would be.
Don't do this.
But you're not gonna speak for me. I said I'm not choosing sides.
Ooh.
Right.
Speak for that black woman.
Hey, I would never speak for black women. I love black women.
Mm-hmm. So continue.
I support your choice in not answering.
As everyone bored, Socks, it is revealed that Socks is the one that actually took the phone. So he pulls it out of his pocket, looks at it, and just puts it in the trash. That was fucked up. Like that was like
He's
fucked
the
up.
Cancer.
Good point. He's the
Cancer attack.
I was pissed.
Cause he could have just, put it in a bag or something and just say,
it was. So that makes sense.
Yeah, he could have put it in the bag and said, it must have been in the bag the whole time, Instead,
he hid it somewhere and made it look like it was just lost, but he just fucking threw it out. So
yeah, that was fucked.
Yeah, what I thought he was gonna do. I thought he was gonna be. I thought this was a play to like get closer to them. Like, oh my God, guys, I finally found your phone. I'm the one who found your phone.
Yeah. Now
I can be part of your crew. Now that was one of my schools of thought. Now I'm just thinking like, I don't know. He's just chaos. That nigga's chaos.
Yeah.
Also, they let him.
And he didn't like that strip club thing.
Petty.
I don't know if he was. I personally don't think he was particularly motivated by the strip club thing. Like, he's a stupid character, but I just don't... Like, that would be just stupid.
Yeah, that would be odd.
Yeah. I think it's just... I really thought he was just going to do that just to get closer to them, like show, hey, I'm one of you guys. You guys can respect me now. But he just threw it away.
You could let me say nigga.
I don't know.
I found the phone. Let me say nigga.
I think if they had let him say
maybe he's a ghost too.
Then he would have given them the phone.
I was just devastated because I was like, what about all the good morning news that this nigga lost? Because he didn't have them backed up to the iCloud. And that is, when you get a top tier nude and you say, Juwan, tell me if you're, ladies, y'all can tell me too. Hopefully y'all aren't getting dick photos. But if you are, like, those ones that you really enjoy, that you keep saved, that are just clutch, you know what I'm saying? Y'all feel what I'm saying, right? So losing those would be terrifying.
I tried. I really tried to rein Devin in and let him and let him know.
Hold
that we
on.
were having company tonight.
Wait,
But
as a a grown black woman, I'm assuming that, right? We are allowed to express the fact that we live in a society where nudes are a love language, right, D?
I mean, I did mention I have friends in the adult industry.
Thank you.
And I'm not really very prudish, like, at all. So, yeah.
Thank you.